Residential so good, my doors don't gotta lock 'em. Watch the dirty money with oxy. I miscount cause I'm off yeah, these bigger than a damn proxy. Call my he said copy. Get that plug like a boogie. I like riches, hit like nookies. You ain't scared of no, but you scared to put on your hoodie. Man, my like Woody.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of full. Yeah.
New toys, convoys, 100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you is gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana on the my boy. And I can send it in a text, my boy. Thumbs up or the emoji with the flex, my boy. Personalize every threat, my boy. Toll free, that's direct, my boy. And if you need a couple, I'm the connect, my boy. Off the top,
I just scraped it off the top, cut it off the road, off the curve, off the block. I was already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that baby, that meant a lot. Whenever she calls, do what I gotta do. I'm moving with a two, I paid it out of full. Yeah. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. My limit's the sky.
Welcome back to TIAA Bank Field on the shores of the St. Johns River in Jacksonville, Florida. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashad Bateman. His full touchdown. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it's Rashad Bateman who finished it all off with a touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Brian Burns has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try to apply them in this game to see if they fix what was wrong with them in the last game.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now ETN to start the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Shakes off the sack. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And that's their first sack of this game. But how about last week? 6 sacks. Great coverage downfield, which helped that pass rush. They are really working in sync right now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. Following the interception, they're set up nicely here, already inside the red zone, knocking on the door, if you will. 1st and 10. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe you give him a couple easy throws that he can complete, and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. On 2nd down, a run with ETN. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 3. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. They'll drop to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Running out of the gun with ETN. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. The Jaguars on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Frazier. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright, and this will stay a 4-point game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Eagles coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to Taylor on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Looking for Pickens. He's got him on the out route. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. They'll look to throw now on first down. And the ball is knocked out, and the Jags grab it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you, you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll set up to throw. And Ingram hauls it in. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Back to throw now on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Back to throw again. He finds Bateman over the middle. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 25-yard line. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And Jones has it over the middle. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Throw right side here, taken in by Bateman. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. They're going to look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you a couple hours past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game, we skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Man open left side is Brown. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. They'll run the jet sweep with Brown. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw. Caught on a slant. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. They'll set up a throw, and this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He completes this to Cole Turner. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Straight ahead, Etienne. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 73 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And they'll run with Etienne. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Zay Jones with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Buying time to, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. He is proving his worth defensively, getting the sack here. That comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
He'll dump this off to Taylor, complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Called out a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. 2nd and 9 now. Finds his tight end Ingram. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Etienne up the middle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Caught by Turner. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. The Eagles on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Got an open man. It's Pickens. No gain on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is fielded at the 27. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A good pickup there, a 22. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. 18 more yards there and another 1st down. A throw over the middle taken in, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Turner. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Rashad Bateman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jags have taken a 4th quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. It's caught, Smith. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And he'll take this down to the 33.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they pulled it by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good on the extra point. And that gives them a 3-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And they have to try and move past that pick-6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. On 2nd down, ETN once more. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. On play action, they'll throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Give that sack to Nakobe Dean. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Able to slither by. That'll be a 47-yard punt, officially 5 on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. He'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. On the draw is Taylor. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Looking to throw. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down with the 1st down after a gain of about 11 as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. From the gun, it's Taylor to the 36-yard line. Stop there. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Taylor. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. The kick by Elliott is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Into the hands of Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And we've reached the 1-minute mark in this game. Finding room at midfield. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down now, but that clock rolling. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Back to throw. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in as they have tied it late here in the final minute of the 4th quarter. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put him on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Now that Eagle offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll let Taylor try and run. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do, because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football, you often find good running lanes.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.